Attack number 12 will deal with a variation of the same lapel grab. This time Carlos grabs and he launches his attack, and I did not get a chance to kick. Not only that, if he launches his attack and now I start a kick, I'm off balance, he's going to get the best out of the engagement. In other words, if that hand is already in flight and he's going to attack you, you're going to have to deal with that hand either you like it or not. So he grabbed and I'm going to block. I'm going to use a 90-degree block. If you are forced to block as a Nagana practitioner, it's always going to be 90-degree block. If you do any bigger than 90 degree, you're going to redirect everything to your organs. In other words, if Carlos would have grabbed me, and right now he had a knife, I would have directed him to his organ if I had a bigger angle than 90 degree, which is just slip into it. If I keep a 90 degree, it stops him from coming in. All right, so anytime you do block, it is a 90 degree. From here, right now, Carlos' objective was to seize me and punch me. When I blocked, Carlos' mind is right here, right here. He's thinking, man, it didn't work. I want to change his mind to the neck. Okay? Again, he comes in, 1, 2. When I hit him here, now Carlos thinks pain section 2. In other words, I short-circuited what he came in with. Again, 1, 2. From here, go on the other side, please. 1, 2. From here, I'm going to seize the hand here. Do not grab with the thumb, you're plugging. And I'm going to step right behind. Again, step right behind. From here, my hand becomes a shoulder roll. In other words, I'm going to hit him in the neck and spiral down here. From here, you have objectives to whatever you want to do. Again. Came in, 1, 2, step in, spiral down. Again, this angle, please. Grab, punch, 1, 2, step in, and spiral down. All right, right now you got introduced into another takedown. In other words, when Carlos grabbed me, I blocked and I punched. This is what we call a spiral takedown. I don't rip. In other words, I don't struggle with him. This will be who's stronger. And most of the time, whoever attacks you is stronger. You usually don't see a Chihuahua attack a Rottweiler. Basically, most of the time your attacker will be bigger than you. If not, he will be using some kind of weapon. The takedown is established by me hitting him, by rolling my shoulder. This is what short circuits him so he doesn't think resistance downstairs. And thereafter, I spiral him down. When I spiral him down, I want to spiral well under where he is. From here, I can work objective. Obviously, if you're law enforcement, you're going to go into either handcuff or restraining him. Usually I teach my students to pull back and start playing soccer with your opponent. Anytime you pull him back, you stretch him out. And he cannot go into a grappling situation that he's going to shoot for your legs or so. Or, of course, you have 1, 2, and termination.